Storm Desmond may have been trying to turn much of the UK into a lake, but with the offer to drive a Ferrari California T for 4 days, how could I have said no? And besides, this is the Ferrari you're supposed to use every day. It's the one with a sensible driving position and a front end that you won't catch on speed bumps. It's the one with a boot and 2 small seats in the back. I could have waited for the perfect summer's day, folded the roof down, put on my sunglasses and driven straight through a motoring cliche. But no, let's take a shiny new Ferrari with less than 1,000 miles on the clock and introduce it to the real world. So what is the California T? Well, it's a 2+2, which means you can get 2 adults in the front and 2 small children in the back. It's also a convertible with a folding metal hardtop. It takes 14 seconds for it to disappear into the boot. It has a boot. Even when the roof's down, you can still get a couple of small weekend bags in there without too much trouble. It's front-engined, rear-wheel drive, and it's the cheapest Ferrari you can buy. It starts at around £155,000. This one is a little over 200. You can spend lots of money on the options list, as I'm sure you can imagine. My personal favourite is the £1,400 cup holder. But some of the other options make more sense. You can have the roof in a different colour, you can have the different wheels, different coloured wheels, you can have badges on the front wings if you like, you can have different interiors, different seats, plenty to customise to make your car unique. So the first thing I'm doing with the Ferrari California T is I'm driving down the A3 on a fairly wet and miserable December morning. I could be commuting to the office or going about my business, and it feels like any other car. It's comfortable, decent visibility, I've got it in comfort, and I've got the bumpy road function switched on, and quite frankly this is the easiest thing in the world. It's not very Ferrari-like though, is it? Is that a good thing? Let's find out. Finding out, as you may have noticed from the change in both scenery and what I'm wearing, meant driving 200 miles north to West Yorkshire, then Manchester. Out here, even with the roads slick with rain and fallen leaves, the California T was sensational. The comfy cruiser, with room for a suitcase and golf clubs, had turned into a genuine supercar. So put it out of auto into manual, gives you control with the paddles. Flick it into sport on the switch on the steering wheel. Drop a few gears. Despite the awful conditions, the Ferrari absolutely excelled. It also never felt intimidating. Not bad for a turbocharged car with 553 horsepower. And about that turbocharging, Ferrari has done this to improve on the original California's economy and emissions. Some argue that this left the California T sounding a little muted, but as I hope you can tell from this video, it still sounds fantastic right through the rev range. I hope describing this as an everyday supercar doesn't take away from how good it really is. The California can do the thrilling Ferrari stuff as well as any other, but its ability to then settle down and get on with the job of just being a car, that's what makes it truly special.